All right, all right, all right. I'll listen to some advice if I have to. What's the advice? Well, since I'm a dad, I'm always trying to save a little bit of money. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. When you fall and you break, you got changes to make now.
I'm gonna grab this steak out of the sous vide machine that I didn't eat for dinner last night. It's been in there all night. So this is gonna be tender. How much does it weigh? I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna eat 22 ounces in the bag with some of the juice still in there. That's one thing I haven't done on this challenge very much is drink the juice in the bag, because last year on the Lion Diet Challenge, I drank all the juice. I almost just dropped all that on the ground. I'm gonna slice this stuff up and I'm gonna put it in the pan and crisp it up. I've been giving some of this to the dog, but I'm gonna eat because I woke up today. I slept all right, that was good. Other than the tornado warning at 4 in the morning. Oh my goodness. And it's like, if you ignore it, you're the definition of a schlub. I guess you don't have to be, I mean, I guess you don't have to be unattractive. I gotta stop that. Oh yeah, this meat is like, it's like since it was in there, this is chuck, I believe. But since it's been in there overnight, it's like a pot roast, unseasoned pot roast. Not hating it. Slept well, woke up, have energy, and I had test from like letting myself actually eat yesterday. And then I weighed myself, and this morning I weighed 221 pounds. Okay, dude, good job. And then I saw some messages from people saying, hey, maybe it's time to go get your shoulder checked out. That's true. I've done physical therapy on it before, so I know all the exercises, and I was doing some exercises yesterday, kind of stretch it out. I woke up, it still hurts a little bit. I did some research on what I'm actually gonna do when it comes to going to the doctor to have them check it out. But backstory is I broke the shoulder in 3 places. I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but I have a huge scar where I broke my collarbone all the way in half here and all the way in half here, and then disconnected from over here in a car accident 20 some years ago. So there's that. But ironically, I used to have more shoulder pain like this on my opposite arm. Dude, I am out of fat. Boys and girls, let's practice some self-discipline. Yes, Dad. We say the yes, Dad, or Mom, so we know that they hurt us. So next time we know it's not just childish behavior, it's foolishness. Which seems a little bit harsh, but if you want to know if it's foolish or childishness, you've been warned before. Hey adults, take that for yourself. Well, I was out just working out, and I'm gonna wait for that to heat up a little bit and salt it. I was like, man, my shoulder feels pretty good. I was able to get a good workout in. I feel pumped, my chest and my arms. I skipped the leg day. Actually, I went for a run and walk, so took the dog. So less running because I don't want to trip over and die again. Well, I didn't die, but could have. But I had this moment where I was like, man, my shoulder's feeling a little bit better. It still hurts. And it popped in my head. Someone's praying for you. So thank you. Someone, like, not specifically like, it wasn't like someone's praying for you. It's someone on YouTube's praying for you. And that moment of that thought was like, just very humbling. That there's someone out there that I never met, I've never seen, I think is real, praying for some person they've never met and never seen because some prompting or empathy or compassion or love. That's freaking awesome, man. Oh yeah, pray for my language. Pray that Aaron stops saying thy schlub. I mean, I don't even really think I need eggs with this, but I'm gonna cook all this steak, let's say 20 ounces, and then I'm gonna do 4 eggs over easy, just so I have some runny yolks. No yolking, but I'm struck also that when I eat more food, I have more energy. Eat more food, had more energy. Eat more food, have more energy, weighed less. Come on, man. What if everything we know about health and fitness is wrong? Well, you never know, so question it. So some of the things that I did, I think kind of helped my mood too. is I just started praying for some of the people at work. Like I was having that conviction, because so often we want other people to change their behaviors and that'll fix everything for us. But often, I dare say, every time, the best course is to first start with yourself. Start with yourself and what you can change. And if my attitude is horrible towards some people, and some of it, even if it's justified, that frustration can be so much that you just you've fallen into a trap where you're just being more hateful than you realize, more judgmental than you realize. And I can be like, they need to change, they need to change, they need to change, they need to change. Or they're the ones that need to pray. They're the ones that need to change their behavior. Maybe, but you can't force them to do it. You can't make them do it, but you can do it. And you can change. And then that comes with your own little sadness, because you grow sometimes and other people just won't. And it's sad. 3, 4, or Hanatul, sit, knit. Saw a message, someone's like, man, you need to hop on that drum set. Show us what you got. Well, what I got is a lot of rust. I have a lot of rust on that drum set. On me and that drum set. I feel like years ago I was actually starting to get pretty good at drums. Like I just started getting good, like out of the beginner phase and intermediate. I mean, I was playing at church on and off for years, but that helped. But I was like just starting to feel better, and then ironically I was having some shoulder pain. I was like, I kind of need to stop this, and I don't know if it was because of injury or it was from inflammation from a poor diet. But my goal was always to get as good at drums as I am on guitar, to keep up with myself, and it never quite happened. But then I also don't play my guitar like I used to. I mean, I don't play electric guitar, I play my acoustic all the time, so that's a whole different thing. All right, Aaron, this is gonna be the world's longest video, and this is gonna be a giant breakfast. It's okay, I'm gonna eat the food. No guilt eating. So, I mean, it just looks like a lot. That's a giant plate of food. Like I see people posting their foods. You know who you are. If you don't, you'll think it's you. And you might think it's you even though it's not you. But it's like, that's not a lot of food. I would literally die. And they're like, oh, come on, don't be so dramatic, Aaron. No, I would die. Like I would just waste away and die eventually. Really excited to see what this DEXA scan says on Friday morning. That was not something I planned on doing at the beginning of this challenge, but I was like, let me throw a little bit of money at this and just as an experiment to see what happened. But I almost feel like I'm the worst person, like literally the worst person that should be doing a challenge like this, because I've been on the carnivore diet for over 700 days. If you want to go back and see some of my inconsistencies, I talk about them back in some videos. But for the most part, I guarantee I've been characterized by eating carnivore with a couple mess ups. You know, I didn't order Domino's, all right? I did not do that. But then I go on a 60-day challenge and I've lost some weight, but I've also complained a lot about being weak and needing more food and weak and needing more food. So I'm calorie restricting myself. Even though I'm eating big plates of food like this is a calorie restriction for me. If you believe in calories. I feel like I was gonna do calories because someone's gonna be like, there's no such thing as a calorie. It's a bomb, perimeter and shimimeter and all this stuff. Okay, let's just take that as a kind of a unit of measure and put it up in air quotes. Like Taylor Swift being an artist. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Click that bell right there and unsubscribe from these stupid jokes. But I don't think I'm the best influence because I've done it and then I just tightened it up and didn't experiment. But that being said, also, I'm not gonna say it was it had no value. It's had value for me. And am I gonna quit? No, I'm not quitting. I'm gonna continue with my diet. Will I eat a pork rind here and there? Probably. Will I maybe try some cheese? Yeah, it'll probably hurt my wrist and then I'll quit again. But I'm, you know, after 60 days, technically, it's already been over 60 days because I started this diet about 2 weeks early because I didn't want to be the guy that started it on the 1st and waited to New Year's. I just started now, but that now was 2 weeks before New Year's. Okay, Aaron, you're gonna have to wrap this up. I'll see you later today. Hey. I'm gonna go to work because obviously I'm lacking talent. or artistry. It's more like fartistry, Aaron. Compared to yesterday's video, you're thinking, well, this guy's bipolar. He's got issues. Exercise just hit right, man. Hit right. Food hit right. Oh yeah. You working on math?
I did.
You did. Can you balance a checkbook? Good, because you're not a grandma.
Hey,
I'm a Gen Zer. Gen Z. I mean, I'm a Gen Xer, and I barely know how to do a checkbook. I mean, they taught me in school, business math class. All right, so I came home and I'm like, it's 4 o'clock and we're gonna eat dinner late. I got some ribeyes for me and my wife for date night in tonight. I also bought, well, I bought a couple packs of this because I'm a psychopath, and I bought a giant cowboy steak, a 3-pounder, that I'm gonna eat when I'm done with the challenge. I'm gonna celebrate being done with the challenge by eating more beef. I'm gonna try to eat it all in one sitting, but it's not 100% necessary. But this, yeah, this bacon, there's a bunch of burnt pieces. I'm gonna throw a few pieces in here and just eat 4 pieces of bacon and 4 eggs for pre-dinner. Bacon fat, does that count? Nope. I showed you guys this beef tallow before, 100% grass-fed bucket that I bought off Amazon. It was good, 7 pounds. I can't remember what it cost, but then I went back, I got beef, my Wagyu. This is what I've been buying. That's 2 pounds worth. And I like the flavor of the Wagyu, but I also like the, you know, that beef tallow is just fine also. Sometimes you just trade off on price.
Why?
I had 150,000 million thoughts, and now my brain is just saying, just eat something and chill out for a little bit. My wife and all the kids are gonna leave and go to Awana and work. Well, except for one kid and Pete. All right, well, someone's gonna get punished. Should probably be me. I'm gonna have to figure out what just happened. But yeah, me and the youngest one, I've got some editing to do. I'm working on my wife's video where she's showing you some of the recipes of what she eats. Interesting, very interesting. All right, I'm gonna go be a parent. I'll see you guys tonight. Love you, bye. I mean, so long for now. I'm excited for this challenge to be over, just to give myself some brain space. I'm thankful for everyone that's watched these videos and think I'm funny. I'm not thankful for the people that think I'm gonna die, but I guess I am thankful just in case that I do have life insurance for my wife and kids. I guess I shouldn't joke about that stuff or tell people that because people might try to, you know, off me. I just shouldn't joke about that. It's just, yeah. I'm sitting here thinking, I haven't put my goals in granite. What I'm gonna do after this challenge, I'm gonna go to eating anything that has a mother, but I'm really gonna make sure that I limit cheese and dairy and like try it for, you know, try a little bit on a day and just see how I feel if I get a bunch of inflammation the next day. I'm thinking about like, what am I really craving? I'm craving some, I like that sashimi. I like sashimi. So me and my wife are deciding that we're gonna go to this hibachi grill place where I can eat a bunch of sashimi. And they have some mostly clean foods there. Cleanish, clean adjacent. Do the best you can. Get none of the sauce, none of the, yeah. So shrimp, sashimi, and then the grill with bacon, not bacon. No, they have bacon. I forgot about bacon last time, but eggs and steak. But I'm excited just to kind of branch out and celebrate. I got that cowboy ribeye, which I might just cook that tomorrow. Man, I wrestle between like just eating intuitively and just eating carnivore foods and not worrying about it. But then after doing 60 days worth of work, I don't want to like just gain back weight for no reason. I'm like, because I'll probably naturally, if I just eat intuitively like I was, get to about 230, 234. But 225, I'm thinking maybe I'll just kind of watch my weight, and when I get around 225, like make sure that I'm watching that, you know, maybe I'll just have a few days here and there where I'll do some fasting, or have a few days here and there where I go back and I restrict when I'm eating to the 170 grams of protein, 170 grams of fat per day. Even though I go over sometimes now and I go under sometimes now. So we'll see. And when it comes to workouts, I might change the way I'm doing it. I do cardio 5 days a week. But then I'm doing bench presses, I'm doing lats, I'm doing curls. I haven't been doing a lot of squats because I injured my knee a while back, but part of me is like thinking maybe I should do arm day, back day, leg day, arm day, back day, leg day, like something like that. More of a circuit, and like make sure I get more reps of those in instead of like 3 of each now, and then add the squats back in if I can. I don't know, the sky's the limit. How about I just say that? The sky's the limit, and I'm not sure exactly what I am gonna do, but I wanna write it down, but last time I wrote it down, and I made a whole video of it last year, I did most of it, but I failed at some of it. But I wanna continue doing exercises 5 days a week and then taking a rest week every 6th week, and I enjoy it. And by the time I get to that week, I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for some rest. And then before the week's over, I'm like, I'm ready to exercise. So that's always good. I guess this is a lot of rambling, but yeah, I'm excited for it to be over, but I'm also excited that I did it. I mean, I got 1 more day left. Cool. Since I forgot to turn my microphone on earlier, I will show you what I did. I had the 3 ribeyes that I got from Sam's Club, and I got 2 of them in here that I salted up. The one I'm gonna eat is 19 ounces, and the one that my wife is gonna eat is 18 ounces. So bam, just those 2 ribeyes to finish up this day. I'm not sure that I don't think I need any eggs or anything like that. I think that'll be sufficient. I guess before I just sign off for the day, I'll cook these. If you wanna know how I cook steak, watch the playlist. There's lots of them on there, but when my wife gets home, I'm gonna cook this and we're gonna hang out and watch Top Chef together and watch these people eat all these carbs. It doesn't really bother me that much. Yeah, excited. I keep saying that. I'm excited, I'm excited. I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. But I also know that I need to be careful. And you be careful. If you do any like challenges, these challenges are cool, they're cool, but that pendulum will swing. And fortunately, I have some experience in this. I've done it before. I know some of the dangers, and I like challenges, but I also hate challenges because of that. I gotta practice some real self-discipline. Yeah, so I guess I wanna ask you guys, what kind of content you wanna see next? If I can do it, I don't know that. Yeah, I'm just not sure what to do next. I don't know what to offer and what is valuable. So I know some of you guys are out there praying for me. I'll be praying about it. I want you guys to pray about it, and we'll see where I'm led. And I'm hoping I'm led to eat the steak pretty soon because I am hungry. Isn't that a good thing? Think about it. I'm hungry and I have food to eat. I'm hungry and I've been eating tons of food, and I'm still hungry, and I'm losing weight, and I'm getting stronger mentally sometimes too. Sometimes. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Day 60, giant cowboy, 3-pound steak. Should I eat breakfast also? Yep, I'm gonna eat breakfast. Probably skip lunch. Yeah, I'll skip lunch because I'm gonna try to eat that cowboy steak. Should I smoke it? Should I reverse sear it? What should I do? I don't know. You'll have to wait till tomorrow to find out, because that's what I'm gonna find out. Toodles!